Yes, long time no see.
Yeah, long time no see.
Oh, I hope I thought you're still drunk.
No, no, no,
Oh,
no.
you're not.
So yeah, the last time we talked about that.
Hmm.
So the day before my drinking party.
Yeah, your drinking party, and then
Yeah.
after that, you got wasted. I guess that's that's why. All right. So, well, how's everything so far?
Everything so far. Yeah, nothing special. Yeah. So I don't
Mm-hmm.
have any incidents. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess what are the events? Oh, there are like other holidays and Valentine's. So how's your
Valentine.
Valentine's Day? Have
Yes.
did you receive a lot of chocolates
Of
during
course.
that
Of
time?
course.
Uh, really?
Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah. So my girlfriend
Mm-mm.
make
Mm-hmm.
made so how can I say gato chocolat
Gato chocolat?
gato
Uh,
chocolat. Yeah, so that is kind of
oh.
cake. So which is made of chocolate.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I just searched it for it. Oh yeah, it looks so delicious. So,
Yes.
well, I
Very.
guess you will also give her some things in white days, right?
Yes, I have to prepare something in return. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any plans. Mm.
Any plans? You don't have any plans? Why?
Yeah, maybe I'll buy some goods for her.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, which is her favorite character.
Yeah, maybe. Well, it depends on what are her preferences. If she's more into like food or yeah, like
mm,
items, clothes.
I think she prefers items,
Mm-mm.
character goods, because
Mm.
she started her new hobby.
Which?
Yeah, that which is collecting so a small character figure.
Mm-mm. Oh, I see.
Mhm.
Mm. Aren't they expensive? Like those small figurines?
Small figures. Uh, yeah, that's a bit expensive compared to
Mm-mm.
other some normal figures.
Mm-mm.
So because that figures are imported from Taiwan,
Mm.
so
Oh.
Taiwanese figures are very high quality
Mm-mm.
and yeah, so kawaii, very kawaii.
Mm. But is it you've been in Taiwan recently?
Yes.
Haven't you bought anything for her?
No, no, no. So she bought one of them by herself.
Hmm.
Yeah, so but I can buy one of them at the store near to my
Mm.
residence. So
Mm. Yeah, well, you still have a lot of time, so I guess you can still prepare for it.
yes, and I can yeah. So contemplate on yeah what I should present.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you still have a lot of time. So,
Mm.
anyways, the topic you chose for today is Japan's temp job crisis, legal risk of multiple apps.
Mm.
Okay, so let's go to page one, the words and phrases.
Yes.
So, the first word is violate.
Violate.
If you continue to violate the rules, you will face consequences.
If you continue to violate the rules, you will face consequences.
Compliance.
Compliance.
The company ensures compliance with all environmental laws.
The company ensures compliance with all environmental laws.
Consequently,
Consequently,
the team worked overtime. Consequently, they were able to meet the deadline.
the team worked overtime. Consequently, they were able to meet the deadline.
Highlight.
Highlight.
The documentary highlights the importance of preserving the environment.
The documentary highlights the importance of preserving the environment.
Streamline.
Streamline.
We need to streamline the process to save time and money.
We need to streamline the process to save time and money.
All right. Any unfamiliar words so far?
Streamline is a useful word for my work because sometimes I'm working for the technology company, so
Mm-mm.
they are made to streamline my customers' works. So
Mm-mm.
yeah, so I can use this word during my work.
Oh yeah. Um, Usually streamline or actually there's a lot of words related to it as well,
Mm-hmm.
like expedite, accelerate. Yeah, if
Accelerate, yeah,
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 especially if they want to like speed up a
yeah.
process,
Mm-hmm.
right? Fast track. Yeah, those are the most common related words to
Fast track.
streamline. Which one?
What is a fast track?
It's just the same thing with accelerate.
Accelerate.
Yeah, if you want to like boost, uh, let me type it: accelerate,
Okay.
expedite, fast track, and boost. There are just the same thing.
Expedite. Fast track.
Mm-hmm.
Fast track is used as a verb.
Like an adjective. If you
Adjective.
want to, if you want to fast track, or yeah, fast track your internet speed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, or if it's like a shortcut,
Sure.
or
Okay.
yeah, like a fast way.
That's right.
Hmm.
I see. Mm.
Everything clear?
Everything clear. So
All right.
streamline is the best to describe what I wanna say during my work. I think because
Mm,
remove the unnecessary process from of the process, or so automate some part of my customers' work. So
mm,
by doing so, they can streamline their process.
yeah. Um, it can be, well. It really depends on how you say, how you want to say your sentence.
Mm.
Uh, but yeah, most likely, it's almost the same thing.
Okay,
All right. Anything else so far?
nothing. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so let's go to the comprehension part, and let's go directly with the article. You want the US, British, or Australian accent?
The U.S. accent, please.
All right, let's start.
Japan's temp job crisis, legal risks of multiple apps. The rise of spot work short-term jobs in Japan has raised a legal issue. A company using multiple apps for such work may be violating labor laws, as there's no system to manage workers' hours across apps, making compliance difficult. Consequently, some app providers have begun withdrawing, citing service limitations. In this case, a worker using multiple apps worked over 160 hours a month for the same company, raising concerns about exceeding legal working hour limits. One app provider, Shotworks Kunihini, which is managed by Sunagu Group Holdings, reported that such situations could lead to potential violations of the Labor Standards Act. This issue highlights the challenge of balancing flexible employment with legal requirements for worker protections. Using multiple platforms gives workers flexibility but complicates employers' responsibility. Without a system to track labor hours across apps, the risk of violating labor laws grows. App providers are also concerned about the sustainability of these services, as tracking hours reliably becomes more challenging. As more companies engage in spot work, it will be crucial to find a way to streamline the management of workers' hours. New regulations or improvements in existing systems may be needed to prevent further legal complications. The situation reflects the ongoing struggle to adapt labor laws to new employment models in Japan.
Okay, and good so far, or would you
Uh,
like another audio? All right. Same accent,
Yeah,
right?
same accent, please.
Okay.
Japan's temp job crisis, legal risks of multiple apps. The rise of spot work, short term jobs in Japan has raised a legal issue. A company using multiple apps for such work may be violating labor laws, as there's no system to manage workers' hours across apps, making compliance difficult. Consequently, some app providers have begun withdrawing, citing service limitations. In this case, a worker using multiple apps worked over 160 hours a month for the same company, raising concerns about exceeding legal working hour limits. One app provider, Shotworks Kunahini, which is managed by Sunagu Group Holdings, reported that such situations could lead to potential violations of the Labor Standards Act. This issue highlights the challenge of balancing flexible employment with legal requirements for worker protections. Using multiple platforms gives workers flexibility but complicates employers' responsibility. Without a system to track labor hours across apps, the risk of violating labor laws grows. App providers are also concerned about the sustainability of these services, as tracking hours reliably becomes more challenging. As more companies engage in spot work, it will be crucial to find a way to streamline the management of workers' hours. New regulations or improvements in existing systems may be needed to prevent further legal complications. The situation reflects the ongoing struggle to adapt labor laws to new employment models in Japan.
All right. Good so far?
Maybe.
I'll help you out. No worries. Okay, so let's try number one.
Okay.
So, what legal issue has arisen due to the rise of spot work in Japan?
Mm, okay, so legal issue. A company using multiple apps for such work may be violating labor laws because there are no system to track workers' hours across apps.
All right. Yeah, that is correct. And the second one, why is the app provider Shotworks Konohini concerned about the situation?
Because these situations could lead to potential violations of the Labor Standards Act.
Yeah, exactly. And the last one, what is the challenge for labor laws in Japan with the increase of spot work?
Hmm. Challenge. Hmm. The challenge is to find a way to streamline the management of workers' hours.
What is it?
Hmm.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
What is it again? Sorry.
Challenge.
The challenge is.
Challenge is to find a way to streamline the management of workers'
Um,
hours.
it's in the fourth paragraph.
Fourth paragraph. Hmm. Okay, so new regulations or improvements may be needed. No.
It's like the situation reflects the
Oh,
ongoing struggle
okay.
to adapt labor laws to new employment models in Japan.
Hmm.
Yeah, usually the latter part of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so how about we'll go to the third page
Okay.
for you to read out the title and the article, please.
Okay. Japan's temp job crisis, legal risks of multiple apps. The rise of spot work, short-term jobs in Japan has raised a legal issue. A company using multiple apps for such work may be violating labor laws, as there's no system to manage workers' workers' hours across apps, making compliance difficult. Consequently, some app providers have begun withdrawing, citing service limitations. In this case, a worker using multiple apps worked over 160 hours at once for the same company, raising concerns about exceeding legal working hour limits. One app provider, Shutwork Company, which is managed by Tsunagu Group Holdings, reported that such situations could lead to potential violations of the Labor Standards Act. This issue highlights the talent of balancing flexible employment with legal requirements for worker protections. Using multiple platforms gives workers flexibility, but complicates employees' responsibility. Without a system to track labor hours across apps, the risk of violating labor laws grows. App providers are also concerned about the sustainability of these services as tracking hours reliably becomes more challenging. As more companies engage in spot work, it will be crucial to find a way to streamline the management of workers' hours. New regulations or improvements in existing systems may be needed to prevent further legal complications. The situation reflects the ongoing struggle to adapt labor laws to new employment models in Japan.
Okay, so the first question is, do you think short-term jobs can be a good career option for people? Why or why not?
Mm, Currently, yes, but I think this kind of short-term jobs are good choices for people who have the main job. You know,
Mm-mm.
so yeah, I mean, short-term jobs are uh, good for side jobs,
Mm,
because mm, people can try new things, new work
mm-mm,
aside from their main jobs,
mm-mm,
and they can enjoy their new jobs, and uh, they can know mm, those words are good for their their careers, and so they can do
mm-mm.
experiment like things in short-term jobs. So yeah,
Yeah,
mm,
I totally agree with that. It will help them to like develop also some skills,
mm-hmm,
and when it comes to their flexibility as well. Maybe you're talking about like a freelancer,
mm-hmm,
wherein they can work for more than one job aside from their regular job. They can find another job
mm-hmm,
that will somehow compensate them well,
mm-hmm,
with higher earnings maybe in
mm-hmm,
some cases. And maybe for those people who want a better work life balance,
mm-hmm,
because yeah, if you can like earn this kind of amount in just 4 hours instead of going to a normal company with a
mm-hmm,
regular schedule hour, so yeah, why not take advantage of it? You can
mm-hmm.
still have more time with your family and friends,
Yes,
right?
and yeah, so yeah, flexibility is necessary for the parents who
Mm-hmm.
yeah who have to stay with their children. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so and you know Japan faces a low birth rate due to
Mm-hmm.
the job situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if mm, this these kind of platforms works well, uh, mm, it may contribute to our future.
generation.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that is true. And actually, like here in native camp, I have a lot of colleagues where they are, it's either students,
Mm-hmm.
they are students during the morning, and then during the evening they teach here in native camp for
Mm-hmm.
like maybe 2 to 4 hours. And then I also have some colleagues who are parents who
Mm-hmm.
has infants or children with maybe 7 years old and below, or who are also like single parents. For those who are in single parents, that they want to focus on, taking care of their children, and at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, of course, they need to work as well to
Mm-hmm.
earn more. All right. How about the next one? Can using multiple apps to find work be dangerous for workers? Can you explain your answer?
I don't think so. Yeah, if, mm, it's more like using multiple application is, I think, better for for workers. So for people who
Mm-mm.
want to find their job, because some, I think, the all the platforms have different margins to work,
Mm-mm.
so they can compare jobs on other different different platforms, so
Mm-mm.
they can choose the most effective task.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like if your plan A didn't work out, at least you have plan B, plan
Mm-hmm.
C,
Ah,
and
yes,
so on and so
yes.
forth. Yeah. Actually, I call it fallback.
Fall back.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Yes.
if you didn't work out with the first one, then at least you have a fallback to,
Mm-hmm.
that you can still choose at the end of the
Yes.
day. All right. How about the next one? Do you believe companies should be responsible for managing their workers at work, yeah, worker hours across different apps, and why?
I don't think so, because it's difficult to track all the time. Um, Even other platforms works, So
Mm-mm.
yeah, especially in terms of short-term jobs,
Mm-mm.
the so whether the person works this time or not is depending on the choice of the workers. So yeah, it's the responsibility besides in so the workers, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I guess there's always like a pros and cons in
Mm-hmm.
everything,
Mm-hmm.
right? So like for the pros, they can ensure like a fair pay maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It can promote like work-life balance. They can offer supportive policies like fair contracts, insurance maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But for the cons, maybe when it comes to responsibility lies with the worker, as you said.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to the worker to manage their schedules, set
Mm-hmm.
healthy boundaries and avoid burnout.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and workers freedom and independence when they have like especially for those who are freelancers, that they
Mm-hmm.
have to choose multiple apps for flexibility. So I guess those kind of things though.
Yes.
All right, so um I'm afraid the time is not enough for the next for the next one.
Yes,
Time
that's
flies so fast. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I'm about to because I have something here.
Okay.
Are you fond of like a mind game puzzle?
Mind game. I don't know.
But I'm not sure if the time will allow us. But yeah, maybe next time.
Yeah, next time we will do that.
Yeah, maybe
So
next time. Yeah, that's another like another game when
Mm-hmm.
it comes to learning English, it's more on thinking how to solve a specific scenario.
Okay.
But it's really cool, but
Mm-hmm.
for sure you will enjoy that. But maybe
Yeah.
we'll look forward to it.
Yes, me too. So please tell me
Mm-hmm.
the rules or
Oh
yes,
yeah.
the directions. Yeah, please.
Yeah, definitely. So, well, I had a word here, and I hope this is correct.
Okay.
Mata chikayo chiniwa ishimasu.
Ah,
Is it correct?
yeah, it's correct. Almost correct. Yeah.
All right. So we'll see you soon.
See you
Bye.
soon.